What is up, guys? Phrad here! Welcome back to the channel and welcome newcomers. Today it's time for our top 3 Dark States cards to get from the upcoming Advance of Intertwined Stars to improve your decks. We're going through all nations in alphabetical order. We did Brentgate last week and the 3 other ones are coming up. We have 3 ride lines to talk about today, including a brand new one for us global players. As always, I'll include my personal release day deck list at the end of this video, so stick around. Without further ado, let's kick things off with BAROMAGNES. So Baro's game plan pretty much stays the same, as you want to hit the 15 soul as quick as possible because board wiping his Overdress is pretty annoying to deal with, and on top of that, you can't really damage deny BAROMAGNES as it still has accessibility to one of the best counter chargers in the game in the likes of Selfish Engraver. Baro might not get a triple R this set, but his support is not as dry as some people might say. Let's start things off with our first top 3 card. The Grade 2 RR Steam Mage Asherda. Skill reads continuous on Guardian Circle. If your soul has 7 or more cards, this unit gets shield plus 5k. Then auto, when this unit is retired from Guardian Circle, you may put this card into your soul. Far from being a must-have card for the deck, what I personally like about Asherda is that it places himself in soul instead of soul charging one card from the top of your deck. That alone may end up giving you an extra turn in the long run before decking out. Also, 10k shield is fun, so depending on your playstyle and your deck recipe, Asherda is at least an option for you. And with that, let's move on to our important top 2 card. Desired Devil Goman. We won't bother looking at its first skill as we cannot activate it in the Baro build, so we'll skip right through to the second one, which is auto. When this unit is put from Rearguard Circle into your soul by your Vanguard's ability, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, cost Counterblast 1, and until end of turn, when your opponent would call cards from hand to Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more at the same time. So GREEDON lends Baro a finisher, and it's kind of funny how Goman is better in Baro than with his Papa. I mean, it's active on BAROMAGNES' attack, and basically your opponent to survive this whole assault needs at least 6 cards in hand if he's up to 5. And with those 6 cards in hand, keep in mind that it means that each pair has to be at least enough to guard all those 3 attacks. And with Baro's power level increasing on its second wave of attacks, it's gonna be pretty tough. So yeah, Goman is really gnarly with this deck. Let's now have a look at our first top 1 card of the day, the Grade 2 Kingly Rudely. For skill reads auto, when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, if your Vanguard is Master of Gravity BAROMAGNES, cost Counterblast 1, choose any number of normal units from your soul, and this unit gets power plus 5k until end of turn for each card chosen. Return all of the chosen cards to your deck and shuffle it. Right deck cards return to the right deck. Baro can now play the long game. Sure, you might run out of triggers at some point as you can only recycle normal units, but it's that or you're dead. Rudely is actually also some sort of additional finisher for this deck. She can get real thick real quick. Because if you kept track of your opponent's perfect guards throughout the game and you know that it probably won't come out on your following attacks, instead of sending a couple of cards from your soul back to the deck and still hit that 15 card threshold, you could just empty the whole thing and hit power levels that sheer guard numbers won't be able to protect your opponent. But yeah, even if you don't do that, just her being able to recycle cards from soul to deck just gives Baro another life, so she deserves a top 1 for this one, and I feel like she's gonna be played in this deck for quite a while. And moving on to our next ride line, I gotta say that Bruce and Leonard are eating good in this new set. They definitely don't want your opponent to mess with their game plan, so they're getting some interesting new cards to work in that direction. Let's start by having a look at our top 3 card. The Grade 1 common, Forbidden Evil Eye Quenlu. Quenlu's skill reads act Rearguard Circle, cost put this unit into your soul, choose one of your rear guards and it gets power plus 2k until end of turn. Then, if your soul has 7 or more cards, For the battle that rearguard attack this turn, your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater cards from their hand to Guardian Circle. So Quenlu keeps your opponent from PGing your Leonard attacks. On your Final Rush Hellblast Persona Ride Regina or Doggo turns, this may just guarantee your 6 or 7 attack loop combo with Proto Ball boosting. She's honestly one of my favorite techs. And now on to number 2. Diabolus Madonna Regina. The skill reads Act on Rearguard Circle once per turn. If you are in Final Rush, cost Counterblast 1 and put 2 other rearguards into your soul. Choose a card from your soul, call it to Rearguard Circle, and that unit and this unit get power plus 10k until end of turn. Regina boosts your Final Rush turns to new high standards, and she toolboxes your soul. Regina allows you to recycle what Marjorie ate the last turn, and she can just power up a Leonard you called from you directly from your soul. Because remember that you can call out what you put in soul for a cost. So if you already had that Leonard, just put him in soul, call him out again, and give him an extra 10k for the whole turn, which means your opponent will have to spend 20k more shield in order to cancel your Leonard ability. And now on to our controversial number 1. Diabolus Returner Derek. The skill reads Continuous on Rearguard Circle. If you are in Final Rush, this unit gets power plus 5k. Then act on Rearguard Circle once per turn, cost Counterblast 1 and put a rearguard into your soul. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards for every 4 cards in your soul and retire it. Then, if you are in Final Rush, look at the same number of cards from the top of your deck as the number of your opponent's open rearguard circles. Choose any number of unit cards from among them, call them to Rearguard Circle, and put the rest into your soul. The infamous counter to counters. It punishes opponents that don't commit back row rearguards to play around your Leonard.
Derek's amazing.
You'll never feel stuck. And honestly, as long as Leonard will see play, Derek will see play as well. He's the MVP Diabolus quarterback. Now let's finish things off with our brand new ride line. Just like Gravidia's, as it is their global debut, let's have a very quick look at the ride line's ability from grade 1 to 3. As we've already covered Goman's second ability in the Baro top 3, let's just have a quick look at its first skill, which is Auto. When this unit is rode upon by Desire Devil Boshoku, cost, reveal a Avaricious Demonic Dragon GREEDON from your right deck and draw a card. Then the grade 2 Desire Devil Boshoku skill, Auto, when this unit is rode upon by Avaricious Demonic Dragon GREEDON, cost, put a card from your hand into your soul, search your deck for a card with the same card name as this card, reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Then continuous from soul, during your turn, if your damage zone has 4 or more cards, the Avaricious Demonic Dragon GREEDON your Vanguard Circle gets power plus 5k. And then the bust himself, Avaricious Demonic Dragon GREEDON. Skill reads continuous on Vanguard Circle. If your soul has an Avaricious Demonic Dragon GREEDON, the number of cards in your damage zone for you to lose becomes 7. Then auto, Vanguard Circle. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked, cost Soul Blast 2 and put 4 stand rearguards into your soul, and stand this unit. If your soul has 10 or more cards, this unit gets power plus 15k until end of turn. So GREEDON basically brings to Dark States a brand new flavor of the cross playstyle. Building Fullborns turn after turn is going to be your main focus for this deck to capitalize on your attack patterns. So let's have a look at the cards that can lend you a helping hand with that. Starting off at number 3, the grade 3 Desire Devil Hystera. Skill reads auto on Rearguard Circle. When this unit attacks, this unit gets power plus 2k for each of your stand rearguards until end of turn. If your damage zone has 5 or more cards, it gets plus 5k instead of plus 2k. Upon release, Hystera is going to be GREEDON's favorite first attacker of the turn. Thanks to the 33 or 43k attack that Hystera can pull out, if your opponent's plan is to eat your GREEDON's attacks, well, he's gonna have to spend more than just a 5k shield from hand to avoid Hystera's attack. And that's pretty much it for this one. So let's move on to number 2. The Double R Desire Devil Incane. Skill reads auto when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle. If you Persona Road this turn, Soul Charge 1. Then auto when this unit is put from Rearguard Circle into your soul for your Vanguard's ability. Cost Counterblast 2. Choose one of your Vanguards and it gets power plus 5k, drive plus 1 until end of turn. It gives triple drive to your GREEDON on its second swing, so it basically replaces itself card value wise while adding pressure as you have more odds of hitting triggers. It might be CB2, but it's still pretty good. Let's finish things off with our last number 1 of the day. The Grade 2 Desire Devil Mucka. Skill reads auto when this unit is placed on rearguard circle from hand. If your Vanguard is Avaricious Demonic Dragon GREEDON. Cost, Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 2. Choose a card from your soul and call it to rearguard circle. Auto, rearguard circle. When your Vanguard attacks, if you Persona Rogue this turn, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets power plus 5k until end of turn. So basically, Mucka counts as 2 units while in your hand. It will help you pick the best rearguards to call from your soul depending on the situation. And as seen in the other Dark States build, the ability to pull box your soul is always really good. Well, that is it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe. My personal release day deck lists are just coming up, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.